Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. So, y'all, I was like right after I finished recording the last video, I'm sitting up here watching the Magic and 76ers game, y'all. And one of the teams was doing they little purple, how do you say it? I don't know what you say, how you say it, but they was like doing their little dance and they was singing and whatnot. I was like, look at them. They reminded me of when I was on the dance team. And when we would go to competition, after we got our little trophies, we put our trophies in the middle, and then we get in a circle and say, they don't want they don't want no riskies, do they want some, no, they don't want they don't, whose house is house, whose house is house, we out, okay? But anyways, God said for somebody that it's somebody that God say he is seeking judgment in this hour. He's seeking judgment in this hour. He say the angels is getting crunk in this hour. The angels is getting crunk in this hour. They getting crunk in this hour. And they getting crunk in this hour because they about to start seeking judgment upon some people. The scripture comes from Song of Solomon 3 and 5. I charge you, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, by the roses and by the hinds of the field, that ye not stir up love, nor awaken my love until he please. God said that for whoever this is for, you can't get mad at somebody because they not ready for you. You cannot get mad. You can't get mad at somebody. And I don't know what that's about because that's what? It's almost like somebody is upset because someone is not interested in them, or they're upset because somebody is not like, how do you say it? It's almost like it's like, this is weird, yo. Because let me be honest. I think I'm pretty. I do. You know what I'm saying? Even though I think I'm a tad bit too skinny, I still, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm attractive, but it ain't no situation where I think everybody in the world is attracted to me. And I can accept the fact if somebody is not interested. I can accept the fact it don't even matter why. They may not like me because they don't like how I talk. I know I'm very country. I already know. I'm so country. I know I'm country. When I go to other places, when I travel and I'm in a different area where people talk different, my voice echoes. And it's like my country accent sounds even louder. I know I walk with a limp. I walk with a limp. I walk with a limp. Hey, I walk with a limp. I walk with a limp. But baby, I get up and jig every time I hear that song because it's a blessing that I can walk. And I understand everybody ain't gonna feel that way because they don't know what I've been through. And that's okay. And you know what I'm saying? Some men may feel like, they wasn't there for when I was modeling. They wasn't there when I was, you know what I'm saying? I was an influencer before it was a such thing as an influencer. They wasn't there for all that. So they ain't really worried. They try to hear all that. They try to hear about my old height. You know what I'm saying? In reality, all they see is now. And what they see right now is that I walk with a limp. I walk with a limp. Okay? And that's, they have all rights. If they decide they don't want to holler at me, they don't want to be with me, and they don't want to have somebody on their arm that walk with a limp, baby, it is what it is. They may not feel like helping me up and down stairs. They may not feel like helping me, you know what I'm saying, opening door and all that kind of. They may not feel like doing all that. They may not feel like walking slow because I'm tired and et cetera, et cetera. I understand. In reality, like I said, I'm honestly shocked I even got married a third time because the first two times, these were people I knew already and that knew me way before I even got in a car accident. You know what I'm saying? My first husband, I met him when I was 19 years old. My second husband, I met him in middle school. So it's not a situation where they been knew me. You know what I'm saying? We've been friends. We've been like, it's that kind of vibe. It wasn't, and we just, you know what I'm saying, happen to end up together when we ended up there. That's just what it is. But honestly, I am in a place where I'm comfortable. That's another reason why I don't holler at people. That's another reason why I'm not going out my way to tell nobody, hey, how you doing and all that. I'm not finna do all that because my feelings is gonna be hurt if he like, girl, if you don't get up off it, baby, no, I'm a lie. If you want to talk to me, that's one thing, but I'm not finna do all that. Because you know what I'm saying, I know when it really come down to it, everybody ain't gonna want to rock with me, and that's fine. But that does not mean simultaneously that I just got to be with anybody and I need to just take what I can get. No, I'm not finna just take what I can get. I'd rather be by myself. Because once again, I done see, like, baby, even when I met somebody that was younger than me, and that was after my car accident. It wasn't a situation where I met him before that. I met that man after my car accident. He ain't care about me walking with a limp. So why is, in fact, he helped me figure out what vitamins I need to take so that my foot would stop hurting so much. I was out there lifting up 5-6 gallon jugs, one on one hand and one on the other. So it I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't just gotta take anybody. But you know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna want me. I ain't gonna be everybody thing, and that's fine. And I don't understand why this is somebody. I just feel like it's like you have to understand that everybody ain't gonna want you. And to be honest, the way that this message is dragging on, I wouldn't even want, like, somebody that keep pushing the issue. That is a turn off in its own. That on its own is a turn off. And what I've been dealing with, somebody trying to send people after me, trying to get me kidnapped, trying to get me taken up out of here because how dare I say I don't want to sleep with them is insane. I definitely don't want to sleep with you now. All the other stuff, like, really don't even matter. That way. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't even finna go in hypothetically if it, like, we ain't even finna do that because that ain't what happened. What sense does it make? Like, if it's I just feel like this is weird, yo. It's weird. Now you can't make, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not mean. Don't get it twisted. I'm not mean at all. I'm not rude. I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings. But let me tell you about life and how you not finna put me in a position to where, well, you handicapped anyway, and you know what I'm saying, you talk funny, and you got this going on, you got that going on. You really should just be with me anyways. What do you mean I should just be with you? Baby, let me tell you about life and how, even though I walk with a limp and I talk funny, that it's still people that like me. And just because in reality, I'm still trying to lick my little wounds from my little broken heart and I haven't been nowhere, it don't mean every time, like, it don't mean it's a situation where when I do go out, don't nobody talk to me. What did you think? Just because I'm not calling people and I'm not stressing myself out trying to go on dates every night don't mean that it ain't nobody that's interested in me. Just because I prefer, you know, I guess that's what it is. I'm honestly in healing mode right now. Now, if I meet somebody that I like, you know what I'm saying, I can't stay. You know, I might go ahead and try and put forth effort and spread my little wings and go out on a little date. But it'll be me going out on a date. It ain't gonna be no situation where I'm just sneaking around with somebody. I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna do that. And just because I'm over here walking with a limp and I talk all country and, oh, you losing weight and you got this, that, and the great, that don't mean all of a sudden I'm finna turn into a thought, bruh. And why in the world do you think I should? Once again, the scriptures say, do not awaken love before. Like, how are you going to force me into being in a relationship with you that I don't want? And if it is a situation, I feel like, once again, if this is somebody that wants a relationship, then they should go about it the proper way. How is that hard? How is that hard? Now, obviously, if you are married already, you can't go about it the proper way because you're married already. And this is why it will be a situation where married men should not be trying to seek out single women. And you know what I'm saying? I can't stay. I feel like any man that's doing all that, it's like, what are you trying to find? All you want her for is sex because you found your person already. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I get it. It's a lot of odds against me, but that don't mean it ain't nobody out there for me now. I'm patient. I can wait. Another part of, what did the scripture say? I charge you, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, by the roes and by the hands of the field, that ye stir not up nor awaken my love till he please. I can wait until the person, whoever it is that God had for me, is ready for me, then I'll just be chilling. And you know what I'm saying? Regardless if I you know what I'm saying, know them already or if I don't. It is what it is. I'm not finna stress myself. It ain't gonna be a situation where I'm finna put myself in a position to where I'm moving in like a way that I don't even believe in doing stuff like that. What kind of hypocrite would I be if I come on here all the time crying and talking about how I'm sick and tired of women trying to take my husband, and then I put myself in a position to where I'm doing the same thing? How can I come on here and tell women, like women that are looking up to me and women that watch my channel, that they should wait until marriage, and I'm out here moving like a thot, bro? How would I be? Like, what kind of hypocrite would I be if I'm sitting up here saying that you're not supposed to hop from person to person to person, and I'm out here moving like that? So yeah, it's a situation where it's not to say that don't nobody holler at us. Don't get it twisted. It ain't a situation where ain't nobody trying to get my number and ain't nobody trying to take me on no dates. It's a situation where I'm just like, I'm picky. And then on top of that, I'm still heartbroken. I'm still trying to heal. I'm still trying to heal my little broken heart. And I would, you know what I'm saying? I would like to get to know somebody, you know what I'm saying, eventually, on eventual side. And like I said, I'm the kind of person, I want a husband. I want to get married, and I want to grow old with somebody. And it's not a situation where I want somebody to just outright take care of me. But I do want somebody, I want companionship. I want a best friend. And that's why I can't deal with somebody that got somebody already. Because I love, like, I want to say I love attention, but I do. I love to be up under my person all day. If that's my man, I want to be up under him as much as possible. I want him to call me as much as possible, text me as much as possible. I love that. I don't want to be with somebody that don't have time for me. I don't want to be with somebody that's, you know what I'm saying, that got other stuff going on. And you know what I'm saying, he got a whole family over here, and then he got a family over there, and he got a family over there. Because if Papa is a Rolling Stone and he keep on putting his hat, baby, I'm going to take your hat and hide it. And if you going to get mad at me for taking your hat and hiding it, we's getting a divorce. Because I don't want to share. Yep, there go another thing. Another big red, I guess a red flag for me. I don't want to share. I don't, okay? I talk funny and I walk funny and I'm skinny and I don't want to share. So I got 4 strikes against me, and that's fine. I'm going to take my time finding my person. And I think I have the right for that. That don't mean I'm just going to be sitting here, staring at the wall the whole time. I'm going to work while I'm, you know what I'm saying, and move forward. Hopefully and prayerfully, if God say the same, I'm going to give me a house next year. Hopefully, prayerfully, if God say the same, I'm going to have me a car next year or a truck next year. And that's fine. Regardless if I have a man or not, does not matter. I would like one, but I feel like it's not the end all be all at this point. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I have a son already. And yes, I want more kids, but adoption is still an option. Oh, that rhyme. And that's the message. That's the message. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Baby, I ain't gonna find my person until I'm well into my 50s. It is what, and the men my age decide that they gonna settle down. They gonna sit down somewhere. They gonna find that they gonna find some get right, and they gonna go ahead and sit down somewhere. Fine, I'll wait. But I ain't finna just settle for anything now. And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.